John, we're looking at our last session when we were doing these pitch shots with the sand wedge and gap wedge. On the left is when you begin hitting your shots. Pretty good setup. You did have a tendency to hit behind the ball a little bit, so we worked on some drills, and on the right was kind of the drill setup where I narrowed your stance a little bit and had you concentrate on putting more weight on your left side. I'm sorry, your right side, your forward side. You can see that I've drawn a box coming up from the center of both ankles, and you can see when you set up on the right, your hands are on that red line off that front foot, and with your other one, your hands are a little bit behind it. You do have a good shaft lean in both setups, so you do have the hands in front of the golf ball when you set up in both setups, so that's good. This is at the top of the swing, and you can see how you are pressing towards the target on the right. You're actually starting your fall towards the ball and the target, and you're getting that weight on that front foot. You certainly have more weight on your front foot in the left pitcher, but not to the same degree as you do on the right side. And so you are making a more aggressive move to the front foot does make it easier to get the majority of your weight, the right amount of weight on that front foot at impact. Here we are at impact, and on the left, you are still, you have a little bit more weight on your front foot than your left foot, but not to the same degree as you do on the other side. With full swings, the average pro will have 85% of their weight on that front foot, and you are certainly closer to that with the swing on the right than you are on the left. So you are hanging back a little bit, and this does contribute to hitting behind the ball a little bit and does not produce as much shaft lean. You can see how your hands are behind the foot at impact on the left, and they are in front of the foot, or slightly in front of that center of that ankle on the other one. And that's what allows you to have a better compression, have a little bit more shaft lean to compress that ball a little better. This was kind of a drill. It'd be, if you could, right now with the more narrow stance, it makes it easier to stay on that front foot, because with the back foot further away from the front foot, there's a tendency in the backswing to drift backwards a little bit, because you have a foot back there to drift to. With the feet closer together, it's a little easier for the mind to concentrate on staying on that front foot. So that would be something that you could continue to work on. And if you could get a little bit wider stance like you have on the left side, that would be very good. If you could also learn how to stay there and get to this impact position that you're seeing on the right side. Now, as you're hitting,
yeah,
if you ever have a little thought or a little sensory feedback to your head,
yeah,
that was, I need to remember that one.
Yeah.
You know? If you can verbalize it, always let me know, because that helps me as well. That last one was really good. Last two are really good.
Well, again, I'm just trying to get a nice swing out here, and not, again, trying not to come up, but come back, and then just.
Well, those last two are very good. Feel isn't real, but it's but effective. Sometimes what we feel isn't what really goes on. But,
right.
But the thought of trying to feel it made good stuff happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to, not take the mechanical out of it. Just
exactly.
just try
You have
to
to
get up.
when building the swing, you have to think the fundamentals.
Yeah.
But to play golf, you have to feel the fundamentals. You can't think them. Well, that's really juicy there. I think going forward,
When you go play or practice, I would start out with, the close together feet
Yeah.
and sand wedges and gap wedges. And when
Yeah.
you go to these clubs,
Yeah.
just try to maintain that, right?
Yeah.
Maintain that feeling of staying on that front foot.
just continue to reinforce that till it's just second nature to you.
Yeah.